"Is that my name?" said Muna. But she was not really questioning it. She had known at once that they belonged to each other. "I have forgotten yours." "I was called Sakti, I think," said the other. "Help me up, Kach," she said, calling Muna sister, and from then on, that was how they addressed each other. Chapter 1. 6 weeks later. The island of Janda Baik, the Straits of Malacca. Muna. The forests of Janda Baik were imposing, even in the full glare of daylight. In the half-light of dawn, they were something else altogether, an extrusion of another inhuman world, beyond terror or awe. The forest blanketed a large part of the island, but the villagers clung to the coast. The people of the island went quietly in the shadow of the jungle, avoiding its notice. What came to pass in the jungle was the business of witches and spirits. Of course, such business was precisely Ma Gungang's stock in trade. In appearance, she was like any aged village woman to be found bent over cooking pots in a kitchen or selling vegetables in a market. Her manner, which combined warmth with an imperiousness that would not have been out of place in a palace, would not distinguish her from any other matriarch in her batik cloths. Yet her appearance was deceptive. As everyone in Janda Baik knew, Ma Gungang was the foremost witch of the region, first among the magicians in the politics along the straits. The king of Siam himself was said to have sought her counsel. She was renowned among practitioners of the magic arts in China and India, and she counted among her friends England's Sorceress Royal, who presided over the magicians of that distant country. Ma Gengang's name was known even in the unseen realm, the hidden world where the spirits live next door to our own. Despite her great powers, she was a kindly woman, but as with many strong people who are not often afraid, it did not come naturally to her to take thought of the fears of the weak. It had been she who insisted that Muna and her sister Sakti depart at the start of the day before the sun had quite risen. "Magic is always strongest at a border," the witch had explained, "whether it be between jungle and village, or earth and sea, or day and night." Sakti's face had twitched. Muna had known just how she felt. Left to herself, Muna would not have set off any earlier than noon, when the sun would be high in the sky, its light inescapable. "We will be guided by your judgment, of course, Marchi," Muna said. "But will not it be easier for us to see our way if we leave later in the day?" "The sooner you are off, the better," said the witch firmly. They had risen at dawn when it was dark, and the sky was still a deep blue when they arrived at the edge of the jungle. Under the trees lay a shadowy world, full of mystery and discomfort, leeches, snakes, dangerous beasts, and magic. For through the jungle lay the shortest route to the unseen realm, the abode of jinns and spirits whence all magic ultimately flowed. "If we put you on a ship to England, it would be a year before you saw its shores," said Ma Gengang. "But the unseen realm borders all mortal lands, and it will take you no time at all to get there through the jungle. Any fool who wanders in the forest risks stumbling into the world of the spirits if he does not take care." Muna had heard all the usual stories of such fools, and the grisly ends to which they came. The tales were not such as to light in her any flame of desire to model herself on their heroes. "But is it safe to go this way, Marchi?" "Of course it is not safe," said Ma Gengang impatiently. "But it would not be safe for you to remain."